Welcome to the ultimate farm-to-table journey of one of America's most iconic foods. From massive cattle ranches to a legendary New York deli, every step matters. Stay until the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to experience more world-class food production stories.
Wow, that's incredible.
From American farms to USDA standards, our story begins at large-scale beef cattle farms across the United States.
Easy now, easy. Yeah, that one looks
Here,
good for cats.
cattle are raised under tightly controlled conditions to meet strict USDA requirements.
Excellent.
Only animals qualifying for USDA Prime or Choice are selected based on marbling, maturity, and overall quality. The cattle are then transported live in specialized vehicles designed for safety and ventilation. Before slaughter, they are rested in holding pens to reduce stress, an essential step for meat quality. Humane slaughter methods approved by U.S.
Deep within this monumental facility, the process for Catta's delicatessen begins.
Regulations are applied, followed by rapid carcass chilling to lock in freshness. Among countless cuts of beef, one specific cut is quietly chosen for greatness. Can you guess which cut will define everything that follows? Selecting the brisket, the foundation of pastrami. Inside the fabrication room, the beef brisket is carefully separated. Each brisket is inspected for muscle grain thickness, fat to lean ratio, and overall structure. Every piece is weighed individually and labeled with a full traceability code, ensuring transparency from farm to fork. The approved briskets are placed into stainless steel trays and loaded into refrigerated trucks at 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Their destination, a traditional delicatessen-style processing facility in New York. Upon arrival at the loading dock, technicians check internal temperature, color, and aroma. Only briskets meeting the highest standards move forward. But raw quality alone isn't enough. What transformation will unlock the soul of this meat? Curing, the soul of pastrami. The brisket is lightly trimmed, keeping just the right amount of fat. After gentle washing and natural draining, the curing process begins. A carefully balanced brine is prepared using salt, curing salt, brown sugar, cracked black pepper, coriander, garlic powder, and a closely guarded New York-style spice blend. The brine's salinity is tested, then injected deep into the brisket's core. Dry spices are massaged onto the surface before the meat is submerged in large stainless steel curing tanks. Sealed and chilled at 36-38 degrees Fahrenheit, the briskets cure for many days, rotated regularly to ensure even penetration. The flavors are slowly traveling through every fiber, but is curing alone enough to create a legend? Smoking and steaming, the transformation. After curing, each brisket is heavily coated with cracked black pepper and coriander. They are hung on steel hooks inside a smoker fueled by American hardwood. Low temperatures and long smoking hours allow thick smoke to wrap the meat completely. Fat begins to render, muscle fibers tighten, and the surface darkens into a rich, smoky crust. Next comes steaming.
Inside this monumental chamber, thousands of briskets undergo their final transformation.
The smoked briskets are transferred to industrial steam ovens at around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Collagen melts, the meat softens, and the fat turns glossy and succulent. Technicians test tenderness with metal probes achieving the prized fork tender texture. QA and QC teams confirm smoke aroma, softness, and fat melt ratio. Everything is ready, but the final reveal happens only when the knife touches the meat.
Perfect tenderness. We're clear for slicing.
Noted. Great work.
Collagen melts, the meat softens, and the fat turns glossy and succulent. Technicians test tenderness with metal probes achieving the prized fork tender texture. QA and QC teams confirm smoke aroma, softness, and fat melt ratio. Everything is ready, but the final reveal happens only when the knife touches the meat. From the knife to a New York legend, the finished pastrami enters the slicing station. Long electric knives glide through the meat, releasing clouds of steam. Thick, traditional slices fall onto trays, meat gently trembling, fat shimmering under the lights. The pastrami is stacked high on fresh rye bread, brushed with classic yellow mustard, and served exactly the way it has been for generations at Katz's Delicatessen.
Right, the line is moving fast. I can already smell the pastrami.
One bite delivers it all. Tender meat pulling
hot
apart,
pastrami on
fat
rye with
melting
an extra
instantly.
pickle. All right, one
Cracked pepper
pastrami
heat,
coming up.
hardwood smoke, tangy mustard, and chewy rye. This is more than a sandwich. It's a living tradition over 100 years old. Would you take that first bite? Like, share, and subscribe now, and join us again for the next unforgettable journey from the farm all the way to the table.
All right, enjoy that one. Wow, that's incredible. Here you go, the famous pastrami.
I can't believe it. It looks amazing.
That wrap looks solid.
Okay, back it up now, easy. We need this cat's order out.
Look at the marbling on that.
It smells amazing from here.
That one right there, the pastrami? Got it. How much would you like today?
Oh, finally, I've been craving this all week. Paper or plastic today?
Look at that crust. I have to get some of this.
Oh, Murray.
Yeah.
It looks incredible.
Hi there, can I get a pound of the Katz's pastrami, please?
Absolutely. Right away. How is everything tasting today?
This is the best pastrami I've ever had.
This pastrami is unforgettable.